Hello and welcome to today's Dragon's Daily Dose. It's Smorganite here, and today I just wanted to talk about and to show you the Grey Knights on the website, because they have now made it onto the website. Not all the photos made it, just a select few. Now, here's the strategic painting gallery. I'll link to that in the description below, but I've added them in quite high on this list. Now, somebody actually once asked me, is this list the order of my favourite armies? And I said no, but at the same time there's part of me that's like, hang on a second, I've kind of done it. So I've done Custodes first, obviously, then we've got Dark Angels, then Grey Knights, so then we've got Dark Angels, Grey Knights, Space Wolves, Solar Brotherhood, which is the Loyalist Thousand Sons, and then Steady Painting's Primaris Force. But we've got the 5 Space Marine chapters here, / legions, and I have put these in order. I've got Dark Angels, then Grey Knights, then Space Wolves, and then the Loyalist Thousand Sons. Maybe the Loyalist Thousand Sons would be higher, actually, because the Space Wolves I painted up for Steady Painting, so they technically are hers. And then we've got Mech, which is just standalone, Guard, standalone, Mech, bigger robots, I guess, and Knight suits. Then we've got, obviously, Titans, and, well, no, this is definite proof, actually, because the Ordo Sinister is more of my favourite than the Legio Ignatum. But then we've got, the things for the Chaos side of things. I don't know, maybe. No, it's definitely not. The Eldar are so low. But then they are the highest of the Xenos. Do you see what I mean? As I say, somebody might have had a point here. But anyway, we're 2 minutes in and I've still not shown you any of the photographs of the Grey Knights. So let's read this, shall we? The Knights of Malcador. In the cold, suffocating shadow of Saturn, Titan looms. A fortress moon wreathed in silence, secrets, and the ever-watchful eye of the Imperium. Its blackened citadels rise from the barren landscape, a grim testament to the war that never ends. Here, in the heart of darkness, the Grey Knights, Malcador's chosen, are forged in blood and fire, each one a weapon honed to perfection against the insidious horrors from the warp. The air hums with a quiet thrum of ceaseless war preparations. Massive gunships come and go, laden with psychic warriors clad in the steel of their duty, ready to plunge into the hellish, formless void beyond the stars. There is no respite, no reprieve. Each victory is but a brief moment of silence before the next summoning, the next demon incursion. The Grey Knights do not rest, for the war against chaos is eternal. Every moment they linger is another step to damnation for the Imperium. And so they go, silent, unyielding, to face the endless nightmares that await them in the void. In the Emperor's name, they are humanity's last line of defense, and in the abyss, they stand alone. That sounds cool. Okay, so we've got there we go. We've got the Librarian in Terminator armor. I usually do the HQ stuff first. I usually do it sort of in the order of what's in a codex, so sort of HQ troops, elites, fast attacks, heavy support, Lords of War, things like that. Grandmaster Voldus, I talked about this yesterday's episode. The blood letterhead and the banner, just to make him a bit cooler. Got him on this old hero base that Games Workshop once did, and I think it looks quite cool. Rusty steps, and he's sort of stood atop, holding a blood letterhead out, going, yeah, come at me, and this is what happens. So we've got Castellan Crow here, the new plastic model again, another beautiful model from the new releases, the new plastic stuff. All 5 of the HQs there. We've then got the one of the strike squad captains, with a Demon of Nurgle Plague. Is it a Plague Bearer? I think Plague Bearer's head. We've then got a Slaneshi Demonette head, chopped off, saying, yep, this is what happens if you come at me. Yeah, all of these are taunting the demons, aren't they? We've got a Thunder Hammer, because why not? They look cool. The Hammers of Titan is what I wanted to call this army, but I have it on good authority that a certain gentleman, friend of mine of Tabletop Tactics, has the same name for his Grey Knight army. So I think I had to call them, what did I call them? The Knights of Malcador. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We've got the Interceptor squad. Again, I really like this picture because it shows the army in the background as well as sort of, lots of blades that, the Interceptors will just land, start swinging. Can't wait for this Meridian sword pack style of weapons to come for Custodes as well. Do as an upgrade pack, please. We've got just a normal Terminator squad, another Terminator squad, and then we've got the Paladins, I think, further down. Yeah, we've got the Paladins here with Apothecary and the sort of bit extra, they have an extra weapon, but also they just have a bit extra about them, I think. We've then got our Stormraven for the army, and I really enjoyed painting this, and actually Steady Painting bought me this as a gift, a surprise, because I mentioned that this was a model that I've always wanted. I didn't have the heart to tell her after she'd bought it that I actually always wanted 3, just to fly in formation, but 1 is cool, and 1 is the one that, makes it so special for me. We've then got we've got photos of it from the different angles to show that the top gun, it does rotate and it is sort of available to be pointed in any direction, as are the Stormbolters, and then these jet engines. I didn't glue these in. Then got the Box Dread, classic Box Dread, with 3 Nemesis Dread Knights, all armed with heavy side cannons and incinerator arms. Yeah, just trying to make them a little bit different because they're not very posable without a lot of work. And I sort of did this guy leaning forwards as though he's like trying to look around a corner or something. And then we finally got the man himself, Kaldor Drago, my very own conversion of him, stood atop a Chaos Reaver head that is painted up exactly like Noctis Astrum, which is our Chaos Reaver Titan model that we've got, the Black Sky. So it is reminiscent of his victory over the Dracnien when he possesses the Titan, if he ever possesses the Titan again. I know he doesn't possess the Titan at the moment, but obviously there is that moment in the Master of Mankind where he does possess the full Chaos Reaver. So yeah, so these are the photos that made it onto the website. I'll link down to this below in the description, but yeah, a lot of fun was had sorting this out and getting this website page up and running. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, I really appreciate every like and subscribe that's come through recently. But until next time, keep those brushes moving, your armies ready, and your imagination soaring. See you tomorrow.